This mini lesson covers basic filters and how to save an image. You'll also be following along with the document that's available to you. It looks like this, and it's in the project folder. It has all the mini lessons that we'll be covering in here. So first what we're going to do is go to Google, we're going to find an image, and we're going to copy it. So go there, right click on an image, and copy that image. And then in Photoshop, we're going to come up to File, New. There's a lot of different ways to save documents as far as, or create documents, the scales, based on the scales or sizes of those documents, what their applications are. But when you copy something to the clipboard, you just copy it, and we can make a new document at that exact same size. So it's just your first option, and we'll click Create. And then we go to Edit, Paste. So we're going to make 4 different files for this mini lesson 1. And the first one we're going to do is just simply to save this picture. So we're going to go to File, Save As. We can name it something logical. And there's a lot of different file types, but what we're going to be using a lot of is either a JPEG, which is a regular photograph that you would send off to Costco or Target, or a Photoshop document, which is something I'll talk about later, but that allows you to save all of your layers and other things and come back to it and continue to work on things. So we're going to save this as a JPEG. We also want to save it at the largest quality size. There's no reason to save it for anything less than the maximum quality. So we'll select OK. And now we've just saved it. And what we've done is number 1 on this document. So now we're going to do number 2. So it says with the original image. This is our original image here. We've saved it. We're going to go to Image, Adjust Threshold. So I'm going to come up to Image, Adjustments, and Threshold. And the reason I'm having you guys do this is to start to become familiar with some of the menus. There's a lot of different things that we can do. But Image, Adjustments, Threshold. And what this does is it just kind of makes it into a black and white image. And you can just do what you think looks nice. Just slide the slider around. And from here, we're going to save this. So I have a question for you guys. If I go to File, Save, what happens to my original? And the answer is that it will save over my original, and I don't want that. So again, just following along in that document, it says to go to File, Save As, and name it something. Again, that's logical. So in this case, I'm just going to maybe call this one number 2. Maximum quality. And there we go. So we've just completed number 2. So now let's do number 3. So it says with the original image. So go ahead and go to File, Open. We can open up a recent document as well. We want to open up our original image. So there it is. You'll notice I kind of have multiple documents open up here. Here's this picture. If I click on this one, there's that one. I had another document open as well. But with my original, we're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Posterize, and set it to 3 levels. So let's do that. Image, Adjustments, Posterize. It said set to 3 levels. So you can notice it reduces a lot of the color. Again, just kind of another effect. We might not use this in the future, but just trying to get you familiar with some of the menus. And then it says go to File, Save As, because we don't want to overwrite our original. And save it as a new file name. And that's it for number 3. So number 4, with our original image, we're going to go to Filter, Stylize, and Find Edges. This is under the Filters tab. So open up our original again. File, Open, and open it up. And we're going to go to Filter, Stylize, Find Edges. And it creates kind of line art. So when we're done with that, we're going to go to File, Save As, because we don't want to overwrite our original again, and name it something else. So you just learned how to use some basic filters and how to save images, how to copy and paste them off the web. And that concludes mini lesson number 1.